Good afternoon and a very warm welcome back to Beijing, the capital of the People's Republic of China. There's a wide variety of attractions to visit here, including the zoo and the local parks. Otherwise, you can see one of the hundreds of Chinese temples scattered across the city, where many religions are found. If that's not for you, why not visit the National Centre for Performing Arts, known as the Giant Egg, where dance, opera and concerts are presented. And if that's not enough, the Beijing Capital Gymnasium here is hosting the CPT World Women's Curling Championship this week. And we're getting to the end of the round robin. It's getting really quite spicy with 9 teams still in contention for the 4 playoff spots. This is draw 16 and we'll be focusing on USA versus Korea. My name is Logan Gray, and alongside me, USA High Performance Squad member Jenna Haig, guiding us through this afternoon's exciting action. Throughout the team, all the nations are honoured, and this afternoon it's the turn of Denmark. So let's meet the teams.
Playing lead for the United States, Rebecca Hamilton. Second, Eileen Gebbing. Third, Tabitha Peterson. And skip, Nina Roth, along with coach Ann Swisshelm and the alternate, Corey Christensen.
And here's the Korean side led by Young-mi Kim. Second player, Sun Young Kim. Third player, Kyung-ae Kim. And the skip, Eun-jung Kim. Min-jung Kim is the coach. This is how it all looks. Still don't know who's going to qualify other than Canada or Sweden. Russia and Scotland favourites for the remaining 2 spots, but a whole host of teams all still in contention, right down to Korea on 4 wins and 5 losses. We can now safely count out Italy, China and Denmark. And elsewhere in this afternoon draw, Czech Republic against Germany, Sweden against Russia, and the perfect Canada against the winless Denmark. So the team's just sorting themselves out to get started, and maybe an opportunity for you, Jenna, just to give us a taste of what's in store this afternoon.
I think in this game we can expect the United States to really try to put some pressure on early. They just came off a pretty big win against Team Switzerland, so the girls are playing well. I think they're going to try to go up a few points early in the game and then defend their lead.
Stonecolors United States throwing the red and wearing the navy blue tops. Korea will be throwing the yellow stones and wearing the yellow tops. And Korea have had some pretty good performances themselves along the way.
Yeah, I think they're surprising a lot of the teams here. One of the youngest teams here, and they've really performed well this week, really conducting themselves, making mature calls. Really should be proud of their showing so far.
Yeah, of course, Korea, the only nation already qualified for the Olympic Winter Games next year as the host nation. That will take place in Pyeongchang next February. So this is the 25-year-old lead, Youngmi Kim. She's played lead all throughout her career. Enjoys watching a bit of baseball on the side as well. And this is Becca Hamilton, the 26-year-old, sister of Matt Hamilton, who we see quite often representing USA in the men's events with Team Schuster.
Hard run. Go, go, go. Atta girl.
And it looks like we're in for quite a clean first end.
I think so. I'm a little surprised by this. But it's always understandable. Teams like to learn the sheet of ice. So it's always the safest bet to just keep things clean for the first end, get a feel for all the paths.
Why are you surprised from it? Is that something different that the USA have been doing in comparison to other games?
Yeah, I think in a few games this week we've seen them start pretty aggressive right off the bat, and it's been well executed. But now we see Nina Roth call the corner guard, so maybe they are actually looking to put some pressure on.
Line's good. Three's good. Yep, starting to curl. Whoa. Starting to curl. Get in here. Get in here. Line's good. Harder. Hurry, Eileen. Hurry. Make it a 2.5. Make it a 2. Right here. Come on. Right to me. Right to me. It's getting better. Atta girl. What's that?
I don't think you'll see too many teams fall for that trick. There's not really any reason for Korea to go for it here. Here's Sun Young Kim, the second player for Korea, also known as Sunny, and lives in Icheong in Korea, and just papers the corner guard far enough to render it useless.
Actually, a 2 is good. Make it a 2.
So this is Eileen Geving, the 30-year-old, previously known as Eileen Surmunen, recently married, and she's a
Right here.
commercial lines client executive
Yep.
in her day job.
Yep. Becca, you gotta go a little bit. Make it curl. That's good.
Well, just a reminder of the rules of play here in the round robin. 6 ends minimum to be played, 38 minutes of thinking time for each team, and 1 60-second timeout available to be used at any point during the game. So the appeal made once again by Korea.
You guys like this? You don't like the same way? They've made it twice.
I think I agree with Nina Roth's logic here. We just saw Korea make that same peel 2 times in a row, so I'm not sure if putting it back here is really going to gain the U.S. anything.
Line's good, little tighter. Becca, a little bit. Yep, Becca,
And sometimes it's a little bit more tempting for the team that are lying in the house just to leave the guard as well, knowing that they've got their own stone guarded. But
that's good.
obviously most of the more experienced teams aren't really going to fall for that trick. So here's Kyung-hee Kim, also known as Steak. 22 years old. Of course, played in the Asian Winter Games this year and got the silver medal there. Tabitha Peterson this time. Change of tactic here by USA. Choosing to kind of run the end out from here. Jenna, how impressed have you been with Tabitha Peterson this week?
I've been really impressed. We've seen Tab shoot really well all week. And I think just as a team player, her presence is very known on the ice. She goes out and she really owns the sheet. That's always the kind of competitiveness that you want on your side.
Yeah, quickly becoming one of the most experienced USA players, playing in the 3 of the last 5 Worlds. Now 4 of the last 6, I guess. And of course, Tabitha's sister, Tara, has also represented the USA at the international level.
That's good. 9-1. Good work, Tam.
And here's Eun Jong Kim, the 26-year-old Korean skip. 3 times medalist at the Pacific Championships. She won bronze in 2012, silver in 2014, and gold in 2016. To earn the right to be here this week.
Alright, 9-5.
So this is Nina Roth, the 28-year-old skip. Played in 1 World Championship before, playing 3rd position in Swift Current in 2010. Finished 5th overall that week.
Jenna,
knowing this American team as well as you do, what do you think their expectations would have been at the start of the week?
Well, we saw a few really close games slip away from the U.S. early on in the week. So, I mean, they definitely had their eyes set on a spot in the playoffs this week. Obviously a medal. But ultimately, I think that they wanted to secure the United States a spot at the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, they certainly look on course to do that as well. They were 6th at last year's World Championship and picked up 7 points there. Looking on course for a kind of similar finish, I think. Kind of doing some forecasting, we're looking at a total of 12 or 13 points needed to get one of those 7 automatic spots through the qualification points. So if they could finish 6th or 7th here overall, then that should be good enough. But still, a lot can happen here. 9 teams still in contention for the playoffs.
Let's get it. Yep.
So here we go, final stone of the first end. Nina Roth just trying to blank.
Hard. Yep, clean. Nice throw, Neen.
Successfully done, hits and rolls out. And no score here in the first end. USA versus Korea. It's 0-0.
All right. Stop ready now. Yeah.
No score in the first end here. Very cautious start. So just to kind of complete the quartet of nicknames for the Korean side, we had Steak and Sunny for the second and third. Annie is the skip, and I saved the best one for last. The lead is called Pancake. Jenna, how does somebody end up with the nickname Pancake?
I would love to hear the story behind that. Not your common nickname.
No, I can't even begin to think how that happens.
Eileen.
It's an interesting one anyway. So change of tactic here from Korea, throwing the centre guard. And USA throwing a corner guard. Getting back to their aggressive style.
Yeah. Well executed corner guard too by the Americans. You definitely don't want to leave those stones just over the hog line because this ice is curling so much. So the tighter to the house, the better.
Of course, Korea are trying to play around the centre guards here, but looking a bit shy for pace.
A 6 or 7.
Sounds good. She didn't think about it.
It actually isn't a dissimilar setup to what we saw last night in the first end. And there is they managed to go around the corner guard, but they were quite reluctant to go around the centre guards. And that's something to maybe just have to be aware of, that staggered centre guard could be a problem for them if Korea do choose to play a draw around at some stage.
There you go. Yep.
You can see there from the overhead shot that there's some cracks that appear to be on the ice. They're actually under the ice, not on the ice. And they're not affecting the play in any way. It's down at the paint level. So a good shot there. There's Min-jung Kim. Has 2 boys, Jiwon Jang and Ju-ha Jang, 4 and
Just
1 years old.
frozen. Okay, Peel.
And alongside Min-jung is Peter Gallant, actually, Canadian. Of course, the father of
Whoa, no.
Brett Gallant,
Yep.
who won the Canadian Men's Championship, the Briar, last week, and will represent Canada at the
Wait.
World Championship. Unfortunately, Peter won't be able to be there to see them play in Edmonton because the second half of the Korean qualifications is then. There's Anne Swisshelm, the team coach, Olympian herself, alongside Derek Brown. I'll chuck in that he's Scottish born, used to be the national coach for Scotland.
이렇게. 아니 이거 있긴 한데 안 들어왔을 때는 문제가 되긴 해. 이쪽으로 들어와서 프리즈가
Yeah,
될
the
것
other
같긴
interesting
해.
thing about Anne Swisshelm is that she's the head of the World Curling Federation Athlete Commission. So that's obviously what they use to allow the players to have their say and shape the sport going forward.
기다려. 강인. 웨이트 맞아. 나이스.
So USA have opened up the centre here, and Korea choosing to come around the corner. Maybe not as much curl coming off the centre there, Jenna. What do you think?
No, I don't think so. It's definitely a trend that we've noticed throughout the week, too. You're going to get a lot of curl from the outside to the center of the sheet, but it stays pretty straight going down towards the wings.
Meanwhile, here's Lena Nielsen not having her strongest week. The team have faced a little bit of illness as well as poor form, so it's been a tough, long slog for them. Oh, chance to score 2 or maybe even 3 there. Just hairs by that red Canadian stone, and it's a steal of 1 in the first end. Canada undefeated so far this week, and get a point on the board there in the first end. Kind of caught in between there a little bit. Eileen Giving. Either wanted that one alongside the yellow in front of the tee line or frozen on the back one. Should be reasonably straightforward for Korea to remove it. Well, that didn't pass the guard by much. Gets the job done though. Kyung-hee Kim producing the goods there. Here's another look. Oof. Yeah, really good shot there. Rolls to the centre, removes the backing as well.
Hard all the way. Whoa. That's good.
Well, it doesn't make the double, but I'm not sure they were looking for it. Leaves the red directly in front of that yellow at the back of the 8. sticks around. They've had a couple of good wins this week, Korea, including defeating Scotland along the way. Certainly no pushovers at all. So now the forfeit clear, and USA are trying to play the freeze here.
Yep, I think they're recognizing that they're probably not going to get a chance to blink this end, so doing everything in their power to generate a deuce.
Great job, Pam. Atta girl.
Stay.
Happy with that one, Jenna?
Stay.
Yeah, not a bad result. She definitely aired on the pro side. Could afford to tap that one, but definitely didn't want to come up late in that situation.
조금 약했어요.
근데 릴리즈가 좀 안쪽으로 들어가서 근데 따가우니까 뻗긴 뻗던데 아니면 범퍼 이렇게 타이트하게 잡고 따가우는 거네. 별로. 웨이트 많이 약해? 범퍼 아까 전에 거? 범퍼 다운? 스테이? 정타돼야 돼. 아니 범퍼.
So the takeout called here. Do you have any idea what way they're trying to take it here?
I think they're just trying to pick it out the side. Not trying to play anything too cute. Can just throw a nice upweight hit and get about a quarter of that rock.
USA forced the miss.
됐어.
And lying in shot position here.
Yeah, either that or I go up there. Right. This is probably the call. Right.
Yeah, since we don't know the track.
What?
What?
Do we know this way? Do you like this better then? Since we've played it?
Yeah, we're just... I'm cool with either
one's
really.
fine.
Like if we go over here,
We go
it
there.
can't be...
I'm guessing like a...
Like, 'cause she can get
80?
shot, right? If it's
Right.
too far this way, so it has to be...
So you want to go here? Make it tricky?
Over there is fine. I'm just guessing like an 80.
We just don't know the track, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. 80.
here?
Yep.
Is that enough ice?
What?
We need it right here, right?
Okay.
Like, this is no good, because she can freeze us out.
Well, they can't be. Yeah.
I
It
don't
has
mind
to be here.
This either.
Yeah.
What do they do if we do this?
I mean, they could try to come in right here behind us.
Is
It's
the
a hard
freeze
shot,
to this
but-
one any good? No.
No.
I don't like that. You're getting too close to this one.
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Now,
probably.
there's quite a few shots discussed there, Jenna. Maybe you could bring us up to speed.
Sounded like everyone had a different idea of what they wanted there. Looks like ultimately Nina Ross stuck with her intuition on this one and is just drawing the side of the forefoot.
Looks like the most straightforward way to get the deuce.
To your better.
You could try something a bit more adventurous and go around the corner guard and maybe pick up the three, but there's some risks associated with that.
Whoa.
Line's good. 7-8. 7-8.
To your better.
Yep, curling. Line's good.
Gotta
Curling
go.
though. 7-8, ladies. 14-3. Right here.
Yep. Never stop. Go.
Right here.
Never stop.
Great.
Yep, yep, yep.
Nice shot, Nina.
Great sweep. Good job.
That a girl.
Perfectly placed there by USA.
It's quicker than I thought.
Two stones, two red stones, absolutely level. So no double takeout available here for Korea.
Figured because it was so straight.
너무. 경혜 좀 더 잡아줘.
stick there by Eunjung Kim. So should be a formality here really for the USA to pick up the deuce that they've been looking for.
We know it'll move nice here. 9-5. Right on the nose.
So here it is, the final stone of the second end. Nina Roth.
No, back up. No, back up.
Whoa, clean.
Stay close.
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yep.
I think everybody seems
Whoa,
reasonably
clean.
content
Nice job.
here.
2.
Maybe apart from Korea. USA scored 2 here in the second end. A well-worked deuce there. And after 2 ends, it's United
Nice
States
work.
2,
Good job,
Korea
guys.
0.
Great throws.
Great throws. Nice work.
Yeah.
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 In the universe that is distinctively curling, the stars have now aligned to deliver the world's ultimate showdown to the world's entertainment capital. Whether you're a storied veteran of events past or a future superfan anxious to attend your first, this is the one. The 2018 World Men's in Las Vegas with our most popular package, the 9-day, 10-night hit and stay for 2 people for just $20.29. Las Vegas rocks.
You're watching live coverage
Line's
of
really good now.
the 2017 CPT World Women's Curling
really
Championship. Live from the Capital Gymnasium in Beijing, China. Draw 16 of the round robin.
Way to stay with it. Beauty. Good sit, guys.
And our featured game here is USA against Korea. USA picking up 2 in the second end, as you can see in the background. And it's generally something we've become accustomed to seeing as USA making strong starts this week.
Yeah, I think they really thrive off of getting an early lead.
Yeah, and they push hard for it as well, don't they?
Yeah, they sure do. Some teams like to be a little bit more conservative and wait for their opportunities once they get a half shot or a total miss from the opponent, but there's really no fear in this USA team with the way that they start games.
A little bit for line. Room.
Well, we saw them dominate the very experienced Russian side in the first few ends last night. They had 1 miss before halftime and it cost them dearly, but
Tap.
there really was some excellent play.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're here. Whoa. Sit.
Maybe a slight misjudgment there by the US sweepers, bringing that one into the house, and Korea can make a takeout on that now. Of course, if any part of this can be removed from play, right front, then free guard zone rules in effect. Well, USA switching to defense here. We'll try and run the corner guard into the wide yellow. Just gets the one. Over on sheet B, Czech Republic and Germany. Czech Republic need to win to stay alive, as do Germany actually. Here's Daniela Jentsch throwing the final stone off the second end. Germany losing to Scotland this morning. Czech Republic will play Scotland this afternoon, or this evening even. It's a tough draw here for Germany. Still does well enough to reduce that to one. It's a steal one in the second end for the Czech Republic and a 1-0 lead.
I got all of it. 9. Yeah.
So the corner guard goes up again, and this time USA will play the takeout. They just need to be a little bit careful here not to get stuck on the nose. I want to roll all the way over to the center line.
Yep.
Well, actually a pretty good shot there by Eileen Geving. Korea are going to have to push a little bit harder if they want to bring that corner guard into play. Well, Korea seem just to be playing quite safely at the moment. I think takeout's probably the right call in this instance, but they could have maybe pushed the button a little bit more with a couple of the previous calls. Very cautious aggression at the moment. They don't do enough to get that second red stone out. Now here's another look. Comes down, just hits it a little bit wide of where it was intended and doesn't manage to quite spill that out of the red out. So USA still with a chance to lie two.
Good sweep.
So again, Korea are going to try and roll behind that corner guard. It's really quite wide, the corner guard. So not that much of the house to work with at that point. Well, we saw one of the narrowest of misses by Lena Nielsen in the first end. Here she is in the second. Oh, trying to blank here. But it doesn't look like it was ever possible going that way. It's a force of one. And after 2 ends, it's 1 each in the game between Canada and Denmark. Jenna, USA back in over on sheet A. We've got to be pretty happy with the way this third end's panning out.
Yeah, I think they took control of this game pretty early on. But really, Korea's not doing a whole lot to put the pressure on them. By opting to hit, US is just able to hit right back and not bring a whole lot of stones into play right now. So maybe we'll see a change in tactic from the Korean team in the fourth end.
거의 그렇게. 그러면 아까 라인 괜찮은데?
센터만 잡으면 되지 않을까요?
살짝만 바꿔 잡아줘.
페이지!
Well, it looks like you were right here, Jenna. Bit of a change of tactic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Korea's now deciding to play the freeze rather than the takeout. I guess maybe they felt a little threatened by those 2 USA stones around the forefoot. So now they see an opportunity to possibly secure a 2-point score.
Well, maybe just a fraction too much running on it. Does enough to lie in short position though.
Same 9-5. I think that's sitting there is really good rather than rolling.
Yeah.
Right there with the 9-5. Right. I'll give you good 9-5 moves here. I like nose better than rolling.
Oh, the very balanced delivery of Nina
really
Roth.
Really gotta go!
Hard, girls! Hard!
Jesus.
Well, it does enough to stick around in line 3.
Good job.
이거는 근데 좀 위험하잖아. 너무. 아 근데 라인만 맞으면 상관없긴 한데.
So mission pretty well accomplished here by the United States. They were just really looking to force Korea into taking a single point. So then they would go up by 1 with last stone advantage.
일정 확실히 알지? 웨이트! 아니면 차라리 일로 한번 들어가는 게 어때요?
아 센터 잡아줘.
센터요?
방금 라인으로 똑같이.
오버컬 되면 언니 지는데.
그냥 그렇게 잡는 게 나을 것 같아. 왜냐면 영리가 닦아가면은 뻗을 것 같은데.
Well, lots of discussion the full length of the ice here. I think the long and short of it is that they're just trying to throw the same draw as the first one. So here we go. Final stone of the third end. It's quite a methodical kind of delivery that Eun Kim has. Seems to be getting the job done though. Send her in the 8 foot here to score 1. No problem at all. 1 to Korea here in the third end. And when we come back in the fourth, USA will be leading by 2 shots to 1.
웨이트? 약간 부딪히는 웨이트였으면 나쁘지.
Fourth end, that deuce in the second end for the United States. The difference between the two teams so far. Becca Hamilton at 83% for the week. That number seems to be rising as the week goes on as well. So good play by the American lead.
Running, looks good. Start to move now. Line's good. Well,
Jenna, were you concerned by the Koreans' approach at all in the third end?
Yeah, I thought it was a little defensive. We've seen them play an aggressive game pretty well throughout the week, so I don't really think that they were going to accomplish much by hitting the American stones. I think they're just waiting for American misses that aren't going to happen.
어,
83% for Youngmi as well. Well, that was definitely a more adventurous call by Korea. Too far though, and USA lying in shot position.
I was about here. We'll take one, take less, but.
It's a nice chance here for the USA to split the 8 foot.
Line's good, back 8. It's got to be back 8. Hurry! Line's real good. You're holding it, guys. Yep,
So really wanting to make sure that this stone lands somewhere behind the tee line. Anywhere at the front of the house would give Korea a hit and roll to the to the top of the forefoot.
Hurry! You got it! You got it, girls!
All the way back, guys.
Yep,
Come on,
yep, never stop, never stop, never stop.
That's it, guys. Great sweeping.
Nice job, Beck.
Well, lovely drop. Back over to sheet D. We're going to see Rachel Holman in action for the first time this drop. She's been pretty imperious so far this week. Trying to hit and roll out there, and a very unlikely mistake there. Not looking particularly happy with that one. Score of 1, Canada 2, Denmark 1.
But you peel, then she plays the double. I like there. This is less than when we were coming around the corner.
90?
Yep.
Gotta go.
7, 8.
So if you're just wondering where Korea threw their
Line's gonna be okay.
blast stone, so are we.
Got me here.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa.
man down.
Yep,
And yeah, we believe the previous stone was burnt by the Koreans. So chance to lie 3.
Get some white.
Comes up a bit short. Hopefully Tabitha Peterson's okay after that tumble. I've seen a few falls actually in the last 2 or 3 days. Here's another look.
I'll still be shot. So we can either...
Bounced up pretty quickly though and carried on with the job in hand.
Try to keep the center a little bit open.
Sun Young Kim, 79 for the week so far. Oh, good shot here. Makes the double. Does it get out the side? It does. Great shot there by Sun Young Kim.
나오는 게 너무 타이트해.
Makes up for previous error with the hogline violation. Yeah, I've seen quite a few falls over the last couple of days, Jenna. They, I believe they've managed to get the aircon units firing in here a little bit, and it's just making the playing conditions a little bit more slippery than it was at the start of the week. Oh, this is a huge turnaround in this end.
There goes that end.
Nina Roth seemed to recognize that as well.
Yeah. Just a couple of shots ago, USA had the chance to draw into lie 3, and now, after the last couple of stones, it's going to be a hit to lie 3 here for Korea. 81% for the Korean third. Some pretty good stuff. Jenna, it's clear that the Koreans make a lot of shots. Would you, like, based on their stats so far, would you expect them to have won more games this week?
You know, you can make all the shots in the world, but if you're not calling the right shots, it makes it a little difficult to come out on top.
That's nice.
So this team is relatively young, maybe just lacking some of the strategical experience that other top teams have here. So they are executing well, but I think just a few errors in strategy is what has lost them a few games.
Yeah, I'm sure Peter Gallant will be aware of that and working hard to get them calling the right ones.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, a couple of poor ones in a row here from United States. Not even close to making that drop.
Well, 3 missed shots in a row. Let's not make it 4.
So in a row, let's not make it 4.
이렇게. 아니면 아예 노멀로 이렇게까지 보고. 별로? 아니면 그냥 가르쳐.
So there's a chance for you to find out how your favorite team or country is getting on.
이거?
Still early on here and all the games pretty tight.
두 번째 샷이에요.
All of the games still
그냥 가드.
relevant really, apart from Canada, Denmark. Canada already guaranteed the top spot in the round robin and will qualify first in the page 1-2 game. But otherwise, we don't really know. We know that Sweden are guaranteed to qualify, but we don't know whether they're going to come in to the page 1-2 game or the page 3-4, and that will be largely dictated by the outcome of this session, Sweden against Russia. If Sweden win there, they will go second in the round robin, guaranteed.
아니 기다려야 돼. 오버컬이야. 영미. 아니야 기다려야 돼. 영미 와야 돼. 어딘데? 네. 기다려 그러면.
Oh, a good tight guard here from Korea. And there are the standings. So Sweden qualified, but not guaranteed the 1-2 game yet. They need to beat Russia to do that. Scotland in the driving seat as well for the last spot. They'll play Czech Republic later this evening.
The problem with the double is you stay
But Germany, Switzerland, USA and Czech Republic and Korea as well, all with a chance to still get to 6 wins. So if Russia lost both of their games or Scotland lost their game this evening, then maybe they're still in with a chance of a tiebreaker.
I'm hitting it on this side, right?
No, hit it on this side of nose.
I think that was quite concise.
Just a smidge on this side. That way you flop here. Otherwise, you're going to stay as a center guard.
Sit as a center.
Yeah, you will. Is that so bad? No, we won't.
Can I get all three means?
No.
I mean, we will, but is that, are you sure? Is that bad?
Yeah, we won't. I mean, they're almost lined up. You're going to stay right there.
Don't mind that roll under them. So what do you like?
I don't mind the double, but you got to hit it this way.
And then you're still going to sit there.
But it's
Well-
not in the center. On the other side of center line.
A little bit on this side of center line.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Well, not really a lot to work with here for the United States. It really was a terrific guard by Kyung-hee Kim.
This is fine. What kind of weight?
Heel.
So USA just trying to give themselves a chance to score here, really.
Whoa. Whoa.
Do you get the back one?
Yep. Yep.
Whoa!
Yep.
No.
So the guards peeled. And just really a job for Korea to just put it back. Well, perhaps that's that responsible for Korea not getting more wins on the board this week. We've seen stats from the rest of the team around where you would hope they would be at the elite level. But 71% not really good enough for a skip at the international stage. She's put a good one here, though.
Good save. 얼만데? That look like enough?
Where did Becca's to get
Here's
to
my
tea?
draw.
Okay.
And we can't go.
All right. That looks good.
I think that looks good.
Okay,
Let's go.
Let's go.
So switching to offense here. Where's the perfect spot for this one, Jenna?
What?
I think ideally, sorry, I'm just trying to take a look at the line here and see that if they do corner freeze on that yellow, if they'll be able to show. I don't really mind coming actually all the way around both of those yellows, sitting back 4 foot, putting some pressure on Korea to make a draw. And if Korea does make the draw, USA can just take their one and walk away from this end pretty relieved that they got out of it on top.
77% for Nina Roth.
Line's good. Back 4. Gotta be back 4. Line's good. Room. Line's a little tight.
Yep. Gotta go line. Yeah. Gotta go line. Yes.
Gotta go for win.
Go. You're really close. Go.
Hard, girls. Hard, you got it. Hard. That's good.
No, good enough. Just glances off that top yellow.
Looks like a lot from down there.
So most of that redstone should be seen from the hack.
할까? 5관 6.
Oh, is it by the guard? Sun Young Kim on the brushes. Oh, sneaks it by. Great shot. Great shot here by Yoonjung Kim. And this will be a real tester for Nina Roth. Here's another look. Pummeled that one all the way down to get it by and hits it right on the beak. Well, this will be a good opportunity for Nina Roth to exercise some of the demons of last night. In the fifth end, of course, she was 3-1 down and 3-1 up, sorry, and missed a draw to give up a straightforward 4 for Russia. Needs to make a good one here. USA have been the better team once again here this afternoon.
Line's good. Full 4.
And they look to have the upper hand here in this end for much of it.
Where is it?
It's kind of come undone a little bit.
Line's good. Line's fine.
Whoa!
It's curling now.
Whoa!
Oh, this is a terrific draw.
Good job, guys.
Right down onto the 1 foot. And USA get out of this one with a point.
Good judge.
After 4 ends, it's USA 3, Korea 1.
All right.
Becca Hamilton gets the fifth end started.
Line's really good. Starting to move. Full four. Stay on it. Full four. Come on, girls. Yup.
Hurry, Eileen. Finish hard. Top 4.
Go, Eileen.
The final end before the half-time break, when the teams will get a chance to consult with their coach for 5 minutes. So here's Pancake throwing the corner guard.
웨이트만 보고 와. 계속 와야 될 것 같아, 이거는. 일단 웨이트 보면 돼. 좋아. 셋.
Did you pick that up from the store?
So a pretty familiar setup so far in the fifth end.
Line's fine.
Line's good.
Switch.
3. Line's good. We'll get here. Full 12. Line's good. 4. 4's good right here. Full 12.
Whoa, then.
So USA trying to drag the play into the middle. Oh, they're looking for a guard there. Just overcooked
Nice
it a
pair.
bit.
So perhaps Korea learned from their mistakes in the third end, deciding to come around the corner rather than hitting what's in the house. Really great sweeping by these girls on the Korean team.
So the corner guard comes off for the USA. Korea clearly playing a bit more aggressive than we saw 2 ends ago. Czech Republic against Germany. An important game here for Danny Jench, trailing by 2 shots to 0. Both these teams still in a chance of qualifying it for the playoffs. And can they squeak another one in for 2? They cannot. Doesn't curl enough. And it's just a score of 1 for Germany. After 4 ends, it's Czech Republic 2, Germany 1. Is that an option at any point for the USA to kind of call Korea's bluff and throw a centre guard in these two reds?
I think maybe on Tab's next one. I think maybe they just want to run Korea down a few more stones before they commit to being a little bit more aggressive.
Oh, doing a good job of making the peel anyway. Just be a little bit concerned that Korea can kind of nose hit these two reds and leave themselves frozen on the top. Certainly seems to be what they're looking at.
뒤에 하나 버려야 될 것 같은데. 그러니까 우리 게 맞는 게 이렇게 붙어야 된다고. 이렇게는 별로. 그냥 이렇게 돼야 돼. 웨이트 범퍼? 네. 범퍼 좀 세잖아. 컨트롤? 컨트롤. 저 아래쪽으로 가야 돼. 1번 2까지 없어.
Well, quite a lot of weight thrown here by Korea, so they need to be deadly accurate to stick in front. There's always going to be the problem. So Canada 2, Denmark 2, trading singles all the way there. Sweden 2, Russia 1. Again, trading singles. And we just saw Germany get a point back against Czech Republic.
When we hit and roll, they'll still be even though, right? What? If we hit and roll, they'll still stay even, right? Yep. Okay. And you got this one as a catcher.
She said right.
Throw 9. Hit half this rock.
What? Sorry, what weight?
9.
Okay.
Hurry.
Whoa. Close.
No!
Close.
Never!
Yep.
No!
Whoa.
Whoa.
No, that's just a complete misjudgment there by Nina Roth. I think she thought if she hit that, then she'd catch on the wide one, but it's always sliding underneath. Korea with a chance to hit and lie 2 now.
웨이트 많이 약한 건 아니었어요.
So perhaps a chance here for Korea to tie the game up before half-time. Well, 6 round to lie 2, but they've pretty much finished in the worst possible spot. Those two yellows extremely close together, and should be a pretty routine double takeout here for Nina Roth.
Throw 9. Just gotta hit the inside of nose.
Yeah, really unfortunate roll for the Koreans there. They could have afforded to roll anywhere to the left. They had the whole house pretty much to roll to and just called it a little tight.
Close.
Yep! Whoa! 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 Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Whoa!
Yes!
Got it, girl.
Makes the double. Great shot there by Nina Roth.
Nice call, Tim.
Now the opportunity gone for Korea.
Nice call.
It looks like we're going to have to try and blank here in 5.
Wait, it's gonna want to take off.
Yeah. I like holding it tight.
Here's another look. comes across the face and makes the double.
나뭇가지가 이건가? 나뭇가지가 2개 들어간 느낌인데 되게 따끔하게 들어갔어. 노멀? 노멀?
Well, hits and rolls out.
웨이트 쌤 아니?
I always think it's quite nice when that happens as a skip. Then you just get a chance to throw a free draw to the house, and just a chance just to make sure you've still got your draw weight and something you can call on later in the game. Especially when you're leading in the game, then
my last one?
you can end up throwing a lot of takeouts.
Yeah, always important to have a skip on your side who's confident in their draw weight. We've seen Nina Roth bail her team out a number of times, having to draw against multiple opponent stones.
Oh, that's hot. Whoa, whoa, Eileen. Eileen! Whoa! Okay. Back 8.
Line's
Starting to
good.
curl a lot.
Line's good. 13-8.
Back 8.
Well, drawing into the middle of the sheet
Back 8.
here.
It's good, you guys. Good judge.
Sorry.
Jenna, what's the
Felt like a
thinking here
taunt.
in going into the middle rather than out to the wings on this occasion?
Well, the first reasoning behind this position is they want to force Korea to make the rollout as far as possible. We know that these houses are a little bit dead, so with any sort of down weight, Korea might end up sticking around and be forced to their one. And I think they decided to go back 8 foot just because it makes Korea think twice about the broom placement. Stone has a little bit farther to travel and could curl up at nose.
So here we go, final stone of the 5th end. Jung Kim trying to blank here. Well, and gets the job done. It's a good hard takeout there by the Korean skip, and the 5th end is blanked. No stones in play, and after 5 ends, it's United States 3, Korea 1. USA versus Korea here in the 2nd end. A well-worked opportunity by the USA to score 2 here in the 2nd end, and Nina Roth would just have to hit and stick,
Nice job.
which she makes easy work of. United States 2, Korea 0.
Great throws.
Great throws. Nice work.
And then here in the 3rd end, another good end by the United States, and Korea would have to face 3 with the last stone in here. Jung Kim needing to hit the 8 foot. And it was never anywhere else. 2-1 to the USA after 3 ends.
스위치로 가서
And then in the 4th, an end that looked so promising for the USA turned quickly after a few misses in a row. And Nina Roth with a tricky draw to save the end for the USA, coming around 2 yellows at the top of the 4 foot. And look at that. a thing of beauty. A draw right onto the button and a score of 1. The 5th was blanked, and at halftime it's USA 3, Korea 1. Elsewhere in this draw, Czech Republic 2, Germany 1. Sweden and Russia tied, a key game in the context of who's going to qualify where for the playoffs. And Canada already guaranteed top spot, winning 3-2 against Denmark.
Frozen, or do you like it? Okay, I like Frozen. I think my second one's a little fast.
Third second, we just ended up, you know, I mean, it was a little hot. We were playing that hit and roll. Right?
That's for a 9.
I played for the touch the backside of it. Didn't break.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, really stick with the 9.5. It's an open shot. Just hit and roll. Make them make the doubles against you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't have to make the double.
No.
It would have been nice, but force them to make them against you. Okay. I said shot 1 and 2.
포도 맛있어.
하나밖에 없어가지고.
이상해.
나 바나나 있어.
저녁에 먹을 과일이 없어.
센터에 뻗는 구간 좀 주의하고, 그거 아니면 아까 pompo 웨이트나 컨트롤 웨이트나 릴리즈 같이 해서 웨이트 잡는 거. 그거 보는 게 힘들면 호흡 정확하게 시켜줘야 돼요.
Some excellent scoring in the stats by the USA, 90% as a team. That's really high quality stuff. Korea not too bad themselves on 81%, no stolen points so far in this draw. Sixth end underway. You're watching live coverage of the 2017 CPT World Women's Curling Championship, live from the Capitol Gymnasium in Beijing, China. And things are really hotting up in the charge for the playoffs. 9 teams still involved, trying to get one of those 4 berths in the Page playoff system. 2 of them already taken by Canada and Sweden. So 7 playing for 2 spots. My name's Logan Gray, and alongside me, Jenna Haig, commenting on all of the action here in this draw. USA leading Korea by 3 shots to 1, and Korea have the last stone here in 6. And Jenna, USA played 90% in their stats in the first half. Pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah, you're just hoping they can carry it through the rest of the game. I think 5th end breaks make or break a lot of teams, so really finding a process at 5th end to carry the momentum forward and not shut down the second half of the game, I guess, is really important.
98% for Becca Hamilton.
Nice shot back, nice pair.
So another one frozen in the house. The United States don't seem too worried about leaving those sort of freezes. That presents an opportunity to Korea in my eyes. So something that they nearly were undone by in the last end. Had Korea been able to make the hit and stick. Starting to get a bit of deja vu here, Jenna.
Yep, I would say so.
Yeah, this kind of sequence of shots has been pretty common over the ends that Korea have had the last one. Oh, Eileen Geving over curling a little bit that one and sticks a guard around that Korea could use. Sun Young Kim, 75 for the game, 79 for the tournament. No, this is a long way out. Comes up shy of the house. Missed opportunity there, and now USA can hit to lie 3.
9-5. Whoa. 9-5.
82% for the game. Eileen Geving.
Hard. Right to it. Whoa. Atta girl.
Oh. Well, good thing. 너무 어렵겠지? 맞고 이렇게까지 가는 거. 아니면 일단 롤 일단.
롤이 들었잖아.
웨이트 노멀? 노멀?
Well, last night I kind of mentioned that a lot of the teams out here this week seem to be throwing these takeouts really quite hard. And I think this is a perfect example here. That almost hits in the perfect spot and they don't get the result they were looking for. You play a lighter weight there, then you've got that little bit more room for error.
Nose is good.
Here's
I
another
really
look.
like nose.
Get that kind of hack weight. You've got a bit more control with the sweeping to get it on the right place, and you're not worried about it springing off with the smallest angle.
Yeah, I think really the main purpose of that shot was to position themselves to be in a good controlling position. And by losing that red one due to so much weight, it really doesn't gain the Koreans any sort of advantage.
She came out tight. She had to fix it.
Well, that's a wall of red stones for Korea to play into. Kyung-hee Kim, 80. 81 for the tournament. She could lock one between the reds in the house, then it would be impossible for USA to remove them.
This is second.
Great shot there, lying in second position too.
I think I like that. Move this one and roll your shooter here. Okay. So hit about half the rock. Let's throw a 9.
I think we need more than that if we want to.
9. What?
half a rock? Are we going to be making a double?
You'll land on this guy.
Do you just want to roll in front of this red one or this one?
Yeah, just hit and flop.
This one.
Hit and flop. I think she just didn't mean half a rock.
Oh.
What kind of weight?
9.
So lots of yelling from opposite ends of the sheet here. As we know, players only have 38 minutes of thinking time. Sometimes it's just a little bit easier to meet halfway and quick talk over the shot.
Yes.
No!
Conflicting communication
Yes.
here.
Well,
Try to hit this one. Half stone. The rollover
Good.
just free it up. Again, leaves a nice pocket of red stones that Korea may be able to freeze in.
1번.
So they just take out their own stone there to give them a chance to remove the yellow the next time.
아니면 그냥. 근데 이렇게
Free it
들어왔을
a little bit
때
more.
Free
얘들이
it,
그냥
yeah.
프리즈를 하면
Free or
좀
freeze?
애매하긴 해. 지긴 졌어요. 이겼어 1번. 아 1번이야? 그럼 더블 안 맞게 언니 2번 만드는 건 별로예요. 더블 안 맞게 2번? 네. 2번 만들려면 거의 여기까지 이렇게 와야 돼. 나쁘지 않은 것 같은데. 아니면 차라리 이렇게 밑에까지 내려와. 왜냐면 이거 맞아도 굵게 맞으면 더블 돼. 그래서 이렇게 오는 것보다는 아예 얇게 때리면 이거 안 나가니까. 8. 웨이트 8 제일 좋아 8. 방금 몇 시야?
Well, the game just seems to have kind of ground to a halt a little bit in the last couple of shots. Been pretty decisive stuff so far, but Korea sensing an opportunity.
기다려. 많이 세. 기다려. 나가나?
Oh, this is looking a bit pacey here.
몇이야?
Oh, not even
Yeah.
close.
I like that 9 that tabbed through. Little hit and flop's good. Nose is good. Just get rid of that yellow.
So a real let off there by Korea, and should be a pretty straightforward takeout here for Nina Roth. I don't think she would be too worried about losing her own red here as well and rolling back towards the center line ideally. She's having a super game though. 95%.
Oh. Clean.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
이길 수 있어. 근데 2개, 3개까지 그렇게 되면. 2번만 만들면 괜찮지 않을까?
Well, it feels like Eun Kim's decision making is just
2번 만들고.
completely stopped at the moment.
Yeah, I think this is where we see the lack of experience that this Korean team has. A lot of these calls would come second nature to a more experienced team who's been in these situations before, but seems to be a lot of chatter and confusion with how to generate any sort of score here.
알아요?
근데 이게 너무 상대가 쉽지 않아 그렇게.
그러니까.
그렇다고 이렇게 해도 이렇게 차라리
이렇게
하는 게
들어오해.
나을라나?
그냥 이거 하고 언니.
저걸로 근데 어떻게 할 수 있는 방법이 없어 저쪽은. 근데 저게 뭐지? 중간에 거 때려서 내보내면 안에 있는 세 개는 한 번에 다 내보낼 수 있거든. 그래서 일단 야가 하는 걸 보고 그렇게 하는 게 낫지 않을까?
7까지 가요?
응.
4초?
Well, Eunjung Kim has found the hack. And it looks like they're trying to draw around the corner guard here. Playing 85% for the game. Eunjung Kim way above her tournament
많이
average.
돌고는 있어.
아직 라인 괜찮아. 라인
Now this looks a bit hot as well.
Yeah.
Needs to find the 8-foot for shot. Or to be in a useful position anyway.
굿샷.
Actually finishes in second shot position, potentially.
I think that should be good.
Good. It's going in.
Did you get a 13-4 on that?
Yeah.
90 here? Ellie, 90?
What's that?
90?
90, 95.
I
So-
get a 13-4 on there.
Yeah, hers better.
Yeah. I think ours will run a little bit differently.
90.
Okay. So a little less than what I've been throwing.
Nina Roth trying to freeze that Yellowstone just thrown by Eunjung Kim.
90's good.
Sure they wouldn't even mind bumping it a little bit. Just anything to get them lying a couple.
Feels like it's all there.
Line's good. Line's good.
Line's really good.
6, room. 5, room.
Hard.
Line's good. 6,
Line's really good.
right here,
Gotta be back.
6, 7. Line side.
Gotta be
Go.
back down to it. Go, go, go. Come on. Gotta go to it.
Yes, all the way.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep.
Great judge. Nice shot.
Good job.
Nice shot.
Great.
Lovely draw there by Nina Roth.
Why they call it that?
Is there a chance still to score 2 though, I wonder?
It's the same.
I think that there might be, but if there is, Korea's not seeing it as worth the risk right now.
Looks like a bit of a shot to nothing for me.
빨간색 다 물리게. 방금
As long as they
출면이라고?
play it kind of on the nose side, they can hit and roll into the 4-foot.
라인 정말
Final stone of the 6th end. Eunjung Kim draw to the 4-foot.
아직 기다려야 돼.
걸려, 클리어.
웨이트만.
T-line.
기다려야 돼. 기다려야 돼.
Oh, this is a lovely draw here. Keeps the game tight and scores 1 in the 6th end. And after 6 ends, it's still just a one-shot game. United States 3, Korea 2.
첫 번째 거왜 이렇게 많이 죽었지? 방금 몇 시야?
In the universe that is distinctively curling, the stars have now aligned to deliver the world's ultimate showdown to the world's entertainment capital. Whether you're a storied veteran of events past or a future superfan anxious to attend your first, this is the one. The 2018 World Men's in Las Vegas with our most popular package, the 9-day, 10-night hit and stay for 2 people for just $20.29. Las Vegas rocks.
3-2 for the USA so far. And Korea not looking too threatening when they've got the last stone. Maybe they'll have a bit more luck when they don't.
Line's good, Becky.
So the U.S. is going to try really hard to blank this end and keep Hammer in the 8th end. It's really important to control Hammer in the final ends of the game. So they definitely want last stone advantage coming home.
Gotta be back here. 15-3.
Stay on it. Yep.
Gotta go.
Hurry.
Gotta go as far as it'll go, Tab. As far as it'll go.
Yeah, this call here would suggest that America are going to try and blank the 7th end, drawing to the wing. Meanwhile, over on sheet C, here's Anna Hasselborg of Sweden with her final stone. One of the real key games out there this afternoon. And it's too close to call so far. An important hit and stick there, facing 4, gets the job done, and Sweden poke their noses ahead once more. Sweden 3, Russia 2.
It's just T-line. T. Got room.
Whoa, let him move.
Clean it. It's gonna curl. Starting to curl. Yep. Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep. 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 Hold that line. Hold that line. Yep. Hard. Hurry. Hurry. Never stop. Never stop. Never stop. Go. 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 Aye, girl.
No, good freeze there. Just surprised to know that if they're going to throw the wing and give themselves a chance to blank the end, they're not trying to play a takeout on that yellow. But a good shot all the same. Korea does a good job of returning the favor here. Korea have got reasonably well set up here. They're quite happy with the way the stones are lying in the house. So they put the guard back on. Having seen the way this end's kind of panning out here, Jenna, do you think the freeze was the right call with the lead second stone?
For Korea?
For USA, sorry.
I think it was the right call. We see that the Korean yellow stone on the T-line is now really vulnerable. So the second that these Koreans don't make the guard perfect, I think USA will be able to move things around there on the 4-foot.
여기까지 갈 것 같은데? 여기까지 갈 것 같아. 들어갈 것 같아.
일단 가야 돼. 나나나나.
Well, that one travels into the house. And maybe a chance for USA to rumble everything.
Can we peel this yellow over the top of the back end?
Throw peel. And we can see. Then this one will stay.
Can you peel it over the top of it?
I think then the force is going to keep this one.
Okay.
You're not going to lose the one. But if you come through here, you might just peel the one over.
So you like just hitting this one?
Yeah.
Do they both go? Both yellows? Yeah.
I think so.
Where do we want our shooter to
If you
roll?
hit as much as you can see.
Yeah.
Because I think this, the one's going to stay, right? Which is fine.
Yeah. You don't mind this? What you called?
Try this. If you peel the guard, peel this, that's fine.
Yeah, but do we want my shooter to stick around?
I don't think you can throw the right weight and get your shooter to stay.
Okay.
So peel it.
What are we doing?
Nice.
Are we peeling the back one? Yeah. Do you like that back?
Not really.
What do you like?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to roll out, and our yellow's going to be open. I mean, our red's going to be open, right? Right. Then they're going to hit and go underneath theirs, and then we'll make a double? Well, either that or, I mean, there's this, but this isn't going anywhere. It would stay there, but it'd be some separation. Like
Wow.
straight back.
Lots of indecision
I
here.
don't like straight back.
So I'm running it straight back?
This isn't the shot Tab and Nina had agreed upon.
I actually quite like the first call that they had in trying to almost play the pick double on the two yellows around the forefoot.
Yeah.
Can't see the red. The red really going anywhere.
Close. Yeah. No. Yeah. Whoa. Nuts.
It's not a good result.
We like need to figure out where we want to hit that.
Yeah.
Because I thought you said we were hitting it at nose. And that's
thought
not
we
what
were
she
doing.
was calling one call for.
I agree.
I agree, Deb.
So really just poor execution based off of overall team communication. No one really seemed to be on the same page with that.
Well, this end just got a little bit more messy than the USA would have liked.
Yeah, I'm kind of questioning the lead rocks on the USA decision making on the lead rocks this end. If they were trying to blink, you don't think that they would have drawn into the forefoot. So it's almost like tactics or goals of the end changed, but it was kind of unannounced, I guess.
Going to try and run the guard in here. Get rid of some of that yellow granite.
Yep. Whoa.
Oh, pretty good raise. USA now lying on one. Here's now the look. Ailing, Geving on the inside.
So that's why I was like,
What's going on?
Well, it took us so damn long to call it the shot.
And then I was just a little bit angry that she went down and chatted with you after. But she should have just come down when I was down.
Yeah. 그래, 근데 센터 라인에 그냥 들어갈 거면.
That was bad.
꺾이는데.
들어갈 때 좀 많이 꺾이게 하던데.
This has turned into quite a good opportunity here for Korea.
약간 안쪽. 051. 좀 더. 조금만 더. 아. 055.
나는 전방이 좋아.
아, 기다려.
열하나.
기다려.
언니야. 죽고 있어, 에이트는. 영미. 언니야.
Well, this is running way out there at the moment, and I think the skip having to try something a bit different. Oh, if they were trying the straight draw there, that was a long way out.
86.
Yeah, I think US here has an opportunity to get rid of both of those yellows now.
Just trying to think if this. She taps that one.
Nope, I'm wrong.
There's really
And then
no
I've
double
got something.
It's gonna jam on that side red,
Do
so
you like nosing this?
I think just nosing gives them good control of the house.
Or do we want her to tap that one because it's higher? Or is that a better
But
angle
if she,
for her?
I think it's a better angle.
Yeah.
Because if I hit that, I'm rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like nose, yeah.
9-5.
The game's got really
It's starting
slow
to
in the
get a
last
little
couple of
straighter
ends.
But I
Just
think
wonder
that's
what
still
impact all of this
so
is
good.
having
make
on
it
the
happen.
time clocks.
I like that if she makes something good, we'll be able to use this on the second one.
Yeah, so Nina Roth doing our job for us.
Yep.
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 Whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard. Hurry.
Oh, they wanted to keep themselves showing there.
Damn it.
And again, big weight, rolls inside. And a bit of a stagger in those stones, so Korea can try this draw again and try and tuck one under.
Yeah, this is a really great opportunity for Korea to put some pressure on the Americans. If she makes a draw really good into the forefoot, Nina's not going to have any sort of run back.
8반이라고? 네, 8령 나왔어. 근데 웨이트는 죽었어. 그래도 근데
바깥으로 사서 그런 건가 봐.
따라갈 거면은
9반, 4, 9반.
와, 근데 세다.
너무
아, 기다려. 선영이.
So, hog to hog times, I think we're looking at something around 14 seconds for a T-line draw. 13.4 would indicate it's heavy. Oh, this is going to go all the way through.
아까보다
So,
더 세?
USA now lying first, third, fourth, and fifth.
나왔어요. 근데 이게 더 살아가는 것 같아. 더 많이 살아가는 것 같아. Like here.
It's a little scary because I can't hit that. I can't. There with feel. That look good?
Right. I mean, we get 2, we're up 3, and that's great, you know?
If I just draw for 2, we're up by 3.
I know, that's it. We can add.
So the Americans just trying to do a little bit of risk-reward math.
If I drop for 2, we're up by 3. Timeout?
Well, it's a big decision. Doesn't seem entirely convinced.
You like this tab?
Yeah.
Only really seeing, what, a quarter of a stone in there?
Yeah, I think I would just opt to throw the draw here. Up by 3 on a team like this, going into the 8th, I think you're probably going to win.
Well, you know, the scary thing here, I think, for the USA is if they're a bit wide, then they chip their own stone out. If they're a bit tight, then they raise the yellow onto the red and short stone to give up a steal. So
This would be absolutely perfect.
could be one that wins the game, though. Wow. Hate to say I told you so. That was a really difficult shot there. The USA just took on, and somehow Korea in a tied game here after 7 ends. It's United States 3, Korea 3. Eighth end underway here of our game between USA and Korea here at the 2017 CPT World Women's Curling Championship. Live from the Capitol Gymnasium in Beijing. Logan Gray and Jenna Haig calling the game for you here. And how are Korea still in this game, Jenna?
Just a few strategical errors now by the United States since the 5th end break. We just saw a really confusing end that played out. I think the Americans are just really overcomplicating things for themselves right now.
Yeah, it did seem to be a pretty bad mistake in the last end to give up that steal. Becca Hamilton having a terrific game though, 98%. Can't do too much better than that. Winning the matchup at lead.
It'll be interesting to see how this game pans out. I think we saw a very defeated Nina Roth after that last rock at the end didn't work out, so we'll see if they're able to overcome it.
A double center guard on for Korea. Meanwhile, on sheet B, here's the Czech Republic. Annika Beškova throwing final stones. Already leading by 2 shots to 1 and already line 2 in the 4-foot. Trying to get a third one in there. Well, this could be the end of Germany and their charge for the playoffs. A loss here would take them to 5 wins and 6 losses and out of contention. Terrific draw. That's a score of 3 for the Czech Republic. And after 7 ends, Germany won. Well, back in sheet A. USA not getting the come around correct and putting up more center guards. Plays right into the hands of the Koreans.
Heel. Yeah, just off over here. I'll give you some good rotation. Let's go, Eileen.
So what's the key to this 8th end for USA here, Jenna?
Yeah.
I think they need a score there too. If the two's not looking good, recognize the opportunity to bail.
Whoa. It's going to go into our corner.
Yup.
Well, it looks like that's what they are doing at the moment. It's just kind of bailing and trying to make sure they've got an opportunity to score. There's the matchup at second. Eileen Geving of the USA winning there as well. Oh, Korea are playing a good end here.
Same thing.
Are we running it?
Run it into the corner.
Yeah, I think we're trying to do that.
Oh, yeah. She said straight heel.
I don't know. It probably goes straight back onto this.
Yeah.
I thought she wanted the straight heel last time. I was wondering why you said straight.
Well, that's what she
Yeah.
said.
I was like, what does that mean?
Might be better to run it here.
Okay.
Same way, heel.
I think if I was one of the players in the United States team, I would be concerned by the lack of assertiveness that Nina Roth's showing at the moment. Nothing seems clear. Nothing's definitely going to happen. It might this, it might that. And when what you're looking for from your skip at all times is confidence and leadership. And at the moment,
Okay, angles are a little better.
it doesn't really look like there's a huge amount of clarity on anything out there.
No, I think maybe she's just still a little flustered from the way things shook out last end.
Yeah, there's all the other scores here in this draw. Sweden and Russia are particularly interesting. Of course, Sweden qualified, and Russia, if they won, would also qualify. And Denmark taking 2 in the 7th end to take a lead on Canada. Canada undefeated this week, and Denmark haven't picked up a win. So now heaps of centre guards for Korea to work with. And it looks like they may have put a good draw here. Just drifts past the T-line, but really shrinks down the scoring area, and now USA having to change their approach.
Yeah, really not the setup that you want to see in the 8th end with hammer.
7's good.
Room.
Close.
Line's good. Line's good. Get it here.
Starting to move.
Yep. T-line. Back up.
Back up.
Back up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up. Yep, yep, yep.
Oh, so
Yep,
it's like a
got
pretty
it,
good draw.
Get in there.
Good judge.
Good job.
USA lying 1. Tabitha Peterson just nicking it at 3rd as well. USA have been the better team throughout. It's just a couple of key shots that have cost them throughout this game. One of the traits I really like about this Korean team is that nothing really seems to fluster them. They're really resilient. They just keep on coming. Well, a bit of a mistake here. Leaves that yellow in a pretty useful position, though.
What? I think we have to guard.
This is just really a mess for the United States.
If you do, you're exposing this completely.
So
Tab, we have to go here.
Yeah. Okay.
I think.
Now, for the first time in a few ends, maybe Nina Roth taking the game by the scruff of the neck and being decisive and saying, no, this is the shot and that's what we're doing. So that's got to be positive.
yeah, it's always reassuring when your skip has a strong game
Just
plan. Never good to have too many cooks in the kitchen, as you say, Logan. Once you get a couple different opinions thrown around, the game plan kind of gets lost throughout the end. So it sounds like from this point on, Nina Roth has a plan and she's sticking to it.
Hold the line.
Line, keep it out there.
Hold the line.
Whoa.
Okay. Line's good.
Atta girl.
Well, they made the guard.
이쪽으로 최대한 한번 해보는 거는 별로?
일로. 근데 만약에 이거 맞고 나오면
맞고 근데 웨이트 자체가 이 정도 맞으면 이렇게까지 좀 애매하긴
근데 이
해.
사이가 좀 쫓긴 적은 있어.
응?
이 사이가 좀 쫓긴 적은 이쪽 많이 돌
그러니까 이거 보고 와야
이쪽
돼.
끝에 많이 돌아요.
이걸 보고 와야 돼. 이거 보고 와야 돼. 그거 보면 안 되고. 저거 보면 거의 여기 걸릴 것 같은데 거의.
끝에 많이 돌아요 여기. 좀 떨어지는 거 같아.
비슷하게. 근데 여기 와서 꺾이는 거죠. 초반에는 좀 많이 살아서 오긴 오고. 아 여기 잡고 아니면.
블렌딩은 언니 약한 거예요? 웨이트 딱
아니면-
1번만? 아. 근데 상대가 할 건 없어. 이쪽으로 돌리면 돼.
일단 이거 가드 한번 칠래?
어디?
그거 빨간색 가드.
여기? 이거? 언니 이거는 상대가 쓸 수는 없어.
없다 해.
어차피 근데 이건 쳐.
그러니까 이게
이게 남잖아.
이렇게 해서 이거
So just taking a look at the clocks there.
더블 나오면 뒤에 게
이거 근데 위험해.
Both teams with 2 ends left to play.
10 minutes.
이거 시도해봐.
Is that good, bad,
I think
indifferent?
they have plenty of time, just always good to be aware.
언니 여기 맞아요.
웨이트 괜찮다 싶으면 이거
I
가드.
think we've maybe had a couple of quick ends earlier on, but have generated some time.
Yeah, I think at this point, both skips want to be thinking a few shots ahead.
라인 튀긴. 웨이트는 좋아.
라인 좀 많아.
많이 살아가. 웨이트 가. 약해. 약해.
We're trying to sneak one through this port here. Has it got the legs to get into shot position? It doesn't. I just wonder if this end's just going to turn into a bit of a stalemate here. I think both teams will be reasonably satisfied with a score of 1 for USA.
Right. Probably to guard that. She guards that. So we have nothing here. Inside out.
Nina Roth, 89%. So USA better stats at all positions. The only one that they're not winning on is the scoreboard.
Just block that hole.
So it looks like maybe another guard here.
Yep. They are just trying to guard that hole that the Koreans just drew through. Don't want to leave them with any sort of tap.
You're over. Okay, that'll do. Yeah.
This will move, I'll be out.
Trust the room here.
Over to the other side of the Capitol Gymnasium on sheet D. Here's Rachel Holman throwing the final stone of the 8th end. Perhaps an upset on the cards here. Denmark leading it by 1.
Yep, standard it. Clean, easy. Whoa, whoa, clean. Oh my God.
Oh, there we go. Score of 3 for Canada. And looking good once again to chalk up their 11th win of the week and complete the perfect round robin.
여기 3분의 1밖에. 근데 보이는 만큼 쳐야 될 것 같아.
핵보다 더 세도 될 것 같긴 한데.
네. 핵 해봐. 범퍼는 좀 별로.
거의 정타 살짝만 바깥쪽으로. 여기 근데 초반 좀 빠져오는 것 같지 근데. 네. 여기만.
Oh, this one looks adventurous.
웨이트는 이거야.
핵이라고?
So Eunjung Kim going to try and angle in the US corner guard. Try and rattle some stuff around in the house.
핵이라고요? 4핵?
Maybe adventurous, but I don't think the risk is too high. USA is already laying shot rock, so there's not much that they can do to hurt them.
Well, it doesn't look like they're going to throw too much weight at this one. I think they went for that one, but maybe didn't throw enough weight.
For the shot, for the track. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to try and draw right around the clockwise handle. I'm not sure this draw is even there, to be perfectly honest.
I don't think so. You heard Nina say it's worth a try, but the other thing I think is that it's worth a try is that off the yellow on the absolute side of the sheet. I think that's a little more possible than the straw.
Yeah, I think it's always a better option to go for a shot that's is possible. I think Nina Roth could play this one perfectly, and it's still not going to score them 2. So
It's light.
coming up a bit short here. So a score of 1 in the end. A bit of a messy end there, really, and the two teams did kind of cancel each other out in the end. So USA take the lead once again after 8 ends. United States 4, Korea 3.
is distinctively curling. The stars have now aligned to deliver the world's ultimate showdown to the world's entertainment capital. Whether you're a storied veteran of events past or a future super fan anxious to attend your first, this is the one. The 2018 World Men's in Las Vegas with our most popular package, the 9-day, 10-night hit and stay for 2 people for just $20.29. Las Vegas rocks.
.43 USA lead.
Yes, for line.
This one's really too close to call. Korea hanging on to the coattails of USA.
Get it on center. Get it on center.
USA just haven't managed to create any real clear daylight between these two teams.
17.
So here's Kim to draw the wing. So we saw this tactic back in the 7th end used by the USA. Didn't really go to plan. And that's come up shy of the house as well. So USA obviously leading this game, Jenna. Chucking up centre guards here. It's probably quite unusual in the context of any kind of ends earlier in the game. What's the kind of reasoning here?
I think that the US has recognized that the control of this game has shifted, and unfortunately for them, it's shifted in the last few ends. So by throwing up this double center guard, they're gonna try their best to get the Koreans to be forced into a single point.
Well, that one wasn't supposed to be in the house. So Korea will try and remove that stun. So they'll be trying to blank the end here. Sneaks by the guard.
We're going around everything? Yeah. 90 seconds.
So USA obviously playing very aggressively here in this 9th end. Eileen Geving with the draw here.
Running. Starting to curl.
Here it comes. Still 7-8.
Whoa. Becca. Becca, bury it. Even if it's back 4. Even if it's back 4. Whoa. All right. Atta girl. That's great.
Well, there's a good drop there by Eileen Geving. Here's another look at the late curl on the ice here in the Capitol Gymnasium. Good passes by a good half stone there and still gets fully buried. So We might just see a few guards now from the USA.
What?
Maybe.
Hit and roll?
I don't know.
Or one more guard?
They got like the guard.
Okay.
I think you have to go guard here. Not even halfway through the end yet.
Queen. Little for line. Whoa.
3,
Whoa.
2,
Whoa.
10, 3.
No.
3.
It's line's fine. It's gotta sit. Atta girl. That's great.
Yeah, I think that's the right play at this point.
Keep finding icky things.
I think they can maybe even afford to throw a couple more as well. I like what Korea are trying to do with the corner guard, though. They're trying to find a way just to wiggle another one into the side of the house, just to give them a bit more interest in a multiple score this hand.
기다려 그냥 기다려줘. 이거 빠진다. 기다려야 돼.
Well, moves it, but
Same two.
that red guard could well be a problem later on when Korea are trying to draw one down.
Whoa. It's gonna have room. Whoa, Eileen. Off, Eileen. Off.
1, 2.
Then back. Now Becca's gotta go.
Whoa, line's okay.
Yep. Gotta go.
1.
Yep.
Line's okay.
Gotta go. Hard for line. Yep. Hard. Hurry. Go.
반 조금 안 되게 보여요, 이렇게. 앞에 빼는 게 낫지 않을까?
And there's a look at the lineup on the guards and the two stones in the house. USA doing enough to cover the raise at any weight for Korea. Korea thinking they're going to try something different here and maybe split the one at the top of the 8 foot to open up the shot stone.
타임? 아니면 좀 애매하긴 하다 근데. 어차피 근데 이거는 우리가 필요가 없어. 그러니까 스플린트 넣는 게 더 나을 것 같아요. 백? 네.
So it looks like they are going to try this split. We may have reached a point in the end where Korea don't think they're going to be able to blank, so they're going to try and create a multiple score anyway, and that's a lovely shot.
Really great call there. If they came up a little tight and tipped to the guard, opened things up for themselves, that would have been a great result as well.
If you get all the way.
They played at a nice weight as well to get good separation on the two yellows. That's going to put a fair bit of stress on the USA here to make extremely accurate takeouts.
Right up.
Whoa. Yep.
No.
Whoa.
No.
Atta girl. It's good.
웨이트. 백.
So USA lying 2 here.
아까만큼. 이거는 좋아요.
방금 몇 시야? 883. 이쪽에 와서 좀 미리 나가. 언니야 그거 688. 6반 7이라서. 얇게 맞아도
So this is a pretty similar line and weight to the one just thrown before by Kyung-hee Kim. sneaks by the guard. Great shot again by Kyung-hee Kim.
That was first thing about board.
Yeah. Basically really hard.
Yeah. Was that too?
Did not pass the guard by much there, did it?
Okay. There with board.
Really got to commend the Korean sweepers. They haven't stopped sweeping a single stone.
Do you guys like the hit as opposed to the freeze?
Yeah, they're great. They don't give very much away at all. You couldn't tell whether they're winning by 5 or losing by 5 or they're in a tied game. Their demeanor is always exactly the same. And USA just have not been able to shake them off this afternoon. That's another great shot. This has been an end of good shot making. The polar opposite to the previous end. Korea just looking at whether there's a double takeout on here. It doesn't look like it.
어디로 갈 거예요? 이쪽으로. 이쪽? 아니면 여기 잡고 닦아서 갈까? 그래도 그냥 하우스에 남긴 남는 게 나을 것 같아.
Tense times out there for Team USA.
여기? 아니 조금 더 안쪽.
Well, this looks like a flat double. Does Jung Kim have the firepower to get this one out? Does look like it's maybe a 2/3 stone double after all. They just have to get it out the 8-foot to lie 2.
더 잡아야 되려나? 뻗긴 뻗는데.
Must be close. Oh, fabulous double. Brilliant shot there to lie 2, and now USA having to really go all in here and try and make a freeze. Here's another look. Hits it probably about half actually, with the stones being so close together there. Gets the speed to push the red out the side door. Well, I can't think of too many shots bigger than this one in this game.
Yep. You see Nina Roth drawing again to bail her team out of a little bit of trouble.
Oh, Jenna, 8-9's the call. Where would that indicate?
Would it indicate back of the rings, which is not where these ladies want this stone to end up.
Yes, try it.
No, the less bump, the best.
I think they've got a pretty good line here. It's a good shot. Really nicely done by Nina Roth. And that really shrinks down the scoring area for Korea.
여기 잡고 여기 잡았었거든. 근데 백웨이트로 이렇게 들어왔어.
Well, and if we think a few stones back when Korea were peeling the guards, and we mentioned that that red stone had moved off the centre line and onto the sea of CPT, they could well get on the way for an in-turn draw. It's very much in the way now. There might still be enough room to wiggle another one in there.
퍼프 다 들어와야 돼.
Oh, it's a tough draw, this one.
빨간색이 좀 불안하긴 해. 저거에 삐껴 들어가야 그래도
With there being so much curl on the ice, then they may just have to kind of chip off the red a little bit to make the line. So here we go, final stone of the ninth end. In Jong Kim needs to be fully in the forefoot here for 2. Well, I think this one's on the wide red. It is. And USA get out of jail there in the ninth end. Terrific freeze by Nina Roth to save the day. And USA somehow still in control of this game after 9 ends. With just 1 to come, it's United States 4, Korea 4. You're watching live coverage of the 2017 CPT World Women's Curling Championship live from the Capitol Gymnasium in Beijing, China. We're in the second to last draw of the round robin. And our featured game here is USA against Korea. And it's a one-end shootout here. 4 each after 9 ends. And Jenna, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, this one.
It sure has. A few missed opportunities by both teams have kept this game a lot closer than shooting percentages would let on.
Hard. Hurry.
Well, trying for the tick shot here, but hits it on the beak and pushes it into the house, so. If USA want to, they can remove that yellow stone with the next one. Korea having to go all out for the steal here in the 10th.
일단 웨이트만 맞죠? 네. 라인 비슷해. 라인 넉넉하다. 일단 와요. 선영이가 와야 돼. 선영이 와야 돼. 웨이트만 맞춰줘. 어딘데? 계속 와, 계속 와, 계속 와.
So again, Korea going with the double center guard approach to try and steal. Trying to lock down the center of the sheet. So there you go, final score on sheet D. Canada complete the perfect round robin with an 8-4 win over Denmark. And Denmark will have one more round here to try and get a win on the board. So as we already know, Canada qualified #1 in the Page playoff. We're still to find out who they'll be facing in the 1-2 game. And USA and Korea not dead and buried yet for the playoffs, but definitely need a little bit of help. They will need Scotland to lose later on. The loser of this match will be out of contention as well. So lots to play for. Playing for their championship lives here, both Korea and the USA.
Straight peel.
So now that we're on to second rocks, USA is able to peel out the yellows that are in the free guard zone.
Korea are doing a really good job of keeping the center guards well separated here.
기다려. 별로 안 했어요. 기다려. 그냥 기다려. 라인은 아까보다 괜찮아. 영민 아니야. 영민 아니야. 경혜가 클린 해야 돼. 기다려.
아직 좀만.
영미 좀만 끌어줘. 영미 끌어야 돼.
Another perfect guard here. So final score on sheet C. Russia score 4 in the 9th end to defeat Sweden by 7 shots to 3. Meaning Russia go to 7 wins and 3 losses, and Sweden will finish the round robin on 8 wins and 3 losses. So if Russia defeat China this evening, then they will qualify second in the Page playoff and be rewarded with a game against the undefeated Canadian side. Get two shots in making the final, though, the world bronze medalists. So Sweden will just have to wait and see now that they've finished their round robin. Well, it looks like a timeout has been called here. I think it's probably quite a good time for a timeout here for Korea, because they can really plan out the rest of the end. It's maybe not specifically just about this shot that's coming.
First, one more guard. After Apple, my shot, yes. Yes, after my shot, more come around.
중간에 뭐 있어?
Yes.
언니가
The Korean coaching staff make their way down there and have their input. Jenna, what sort of advice did they offer?
I think the Koreans are deciding to come around once we get to Skip's rocks. So they're just going to keep throwing up the center guard, hoping that the U.S. is only going to get the single peel. And then it sounded like on Skip's rocks they were planning on coming around.
아니야, 괜찮아. 아직. 기다려야 돼, 기다려야 돼.
Yeah, they're definitely anticipating that USA are going to continue to throw the peel, which I'm sure they're right. Another perfect guard here by the Koreans. And another final score, Czech Republic defeating Germany by 5 shots to 3. Czech Republic made a great start this week in winning their first 3 games, but come a bit unstuck over the last 6 draws, but still in the hunt for the playoffs. Now 5 wins and 5 losses. And Germany will finish the round robin on 5 and 6. So out of contention. USA make the peel on the tight guard. So here is the updated standings. Really, Czech Republic, Switzerland, USA all need Scotland to lose this evening. Scotland will be playing against the Czech Republic, so the Czech Republic kind of have things in their own hands at the moment, which would be quite nice for them. So we're just the only game remaining out here in draw 16. Korea will try and replace that guard once again. It's crazy that we're going to go into the last round of the round robin and we're still going to have a whole heap of teams still in contention to qualify for that final berth in the playoffs.
I don't have any of the back one. Timeout.
Canada, Sweden and Russia all guaranteed to qualify already. I've got to say, Korea's stone positioning here in this 10th round has been absolutely impeccable. Let's see what Anne Swisshelm has to say to the United States.
And then what? Venus first. Okay. Yeah, we're going to run and we're going to make the run. They'll come around again. Hopefully we'll have some space for your draw in the last one.
Okay.
So, yep. Yep. So, yep.
Just straight off out turning in?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay.
Okay.
Anne Swisshelm only seems to need like 10-second timeouts. She's down there before you know it. She's giving me instruction and then she's away back to her nice comfy seat on the bench. No messing about. So I think what she said was that they were going to peel the long guard here. Korea were going to come around and then USA were going to nail the run back. That was the plan.
That was the plan. Gonna need a perfectly executed end by the US.
So it's come down to just 4 stones here. Really could still go either way, this one.
좀 뒤로 내리는 게 좋을 것 같아.
8도 좋으니까 일단 숨어야 돼. 이쪽 좀 사이드야.
약간 뒤가 죽어요. 보고가. 8번 올리게. 퍼포스는 몰라요. 아까 얼마였는데? 8번?
So 75% for her draws today. So by my estimations, that makes it a 3 out of 4 chance of making this draw perfect. So looking for this one right at the top of the 1-foot circle. And she's made a pretty good effort. Gets down fully into the 4-foot. Well, there's a little bit of an angle here. You've got a couple of options. You Could go after the one in the button to make sure, or give yourself a chance of having a bigger scoring area, or you try and slash the double here. There's no doubt if you make the double takeout, then you've got a better chance of winning the game. So that's what Nina Roth's going for here.
Yeah.
Oh, 90% on 10 hits today, Nina Roth. Super stuff. She'll need a good one here.
Close. 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 No. 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 Okay.
Well, only gets the single. So the way it's kind of looking here, Nina Roth may only have 1 foot to draw to.
그러니까 차라리 이렇게까지.
근데 마지막 샷이었어. 그런 샷은 안 할 것 같긴 한데.
드로우로 할 것 같아. 아니면 아예 여기까지 해봐. 그냥
이것만 가리는 걸로 해요.
일단 가리는 걸로.
너무 들어오지 말고 언니 그냥 넷이 좋을 것 같아. 똑같이 잡을까요? 방금 여기에요.
아니 타이트하게 잡을 조금만.
넷이야.
아니면 탭은 별로겠지.
So I think Korea didn't need to be too fancy with this one. It's important just to get the guard on. I understand what they're trying to do in coming into the house here, but more important to get the line right on this one, and just worry that if they come too far, then they're going to leave a double takeout for an easy win for USA. So tight guard needed. Here's Eun Kim's final stone of this 10th end.
아까보단 좀 약해. 기다려. 영미가 가야 돼.
라인 없어. 라인 없어.
일단 웨이트부터. 일단 웨이트. 가야 돼. 영미 일단 가 그냥. 가야 된다 이거. 그냥 가야 돼. 그냥 가야 돼. 일단 무조건 가야 돼. 가야 돼.
Oh, that's a real shame. Korea have played a perfect 10th end, and then they've just not managed to get the guard in the right spot, and I'm sure Nina Roth will be thrilled to have this final shot rather than a draw with nothing to work with.
What? What? We're still around that center line. You still like that ice tab?
Yeah.
So this is USA's final round-robin game. Korea still have one more this evening, but the loser of this game will slip to 6 losses and out of the playoff contention. A few deep breaths and off we go. The final stone of the 10th end, Nina Roth with a hack-weight takeout for the game.
Clean.
Clean.
Whoa.
Off.
Clean.
Clean.
Back a little bit.
Clean.
Back up.
Just clean.
Just clean. That a girl.
Really well played here by Nina Roth. Excellent under pressure once again. Gets the score of 1 that USA needed. Perhaps it was a little more hard work than it could have been, but United States get the all-important win, and the final score here is United States 5, Korea 4.
Really good. Perfect weight. Yeah. Good throw.
Like, don't run. Don't you dare fucking
That was
run.
really nice weight. I know. I slowly tightened it up a little bit.
So United States will be one of those teams hoping for a Scotland loss this evening, sitting alone in 4th at the moment. Scotland playing against the Czech Republic, who are also on 5 wins. So if Czech Republic beats Scotland, it could all get very interesting this evening. We may still need tie breaks to sort this one out. here in the 6th end. Korea trailing by 3 shots to 1. Eun Jung Kim with the final stone.
라인 정말 좋아. 기다려.
And she makes no mistake here, drawing against a few reds. Puts it on the lid and makes it a 1-shot game after 6 ends, 3-2. Who would then tie the game up in 7 with a steal.
Try to throw it a little
And
late.
here in the 8th, Nina Roth trying for a second point, drawing right around the outside.
It's light.
It wasn't to be, comes up shy.
Okay. 1.
And USA go 1 shot clear once more.
Yeah.
And then in the 9th end, here was Eun Jung Kim with a chance to score 2. It needed to find her way fully into the 4-foot circle. Just catches the high guard and takes the speed out of it. Score of 1, all tied coming home. A one-end shootout here in the 10th end. Eun Jung Kim, after a fabulous 10th end by Korea, just couldn't get her last stone in the right spot and left this takeout for Nina Roth to secure another victory for USA. They complete the round robin on 6 and 5. And the final score here, United States 5, Korea 4.
Really good. Perfect weight. Yeah. Good throw.
It's like, don't run.
Confirmation of the other results here in draw 16. Czech Republic 5-3 over Germany, Russia 7-3 over Sweden, and Canada 8-4 over Denmark. And this is what it all means after 16 sessions. Canada, Sweden and Russia all qualified. Scotland still to get there. They're playing against Czech Republic on 5 and 5 tonight, so United States not out of it either. Neither are Switzerland if they win this evening. Germany and everyone below now out of the playoffs.
Nina, congratulations. How does it feel to walk away with a win on that game?
Feels really good. You know, going into it, we really wanted to come away from the whole event with a winning record, and we just got that with 6 and 5. We started out really strong and kind of really controlled the whole game except for one end.
How important would you say that strong start and a little bit of a lead in the first couple of ends were to you winning this game?
Really, really important. That's been our goal, to come out really strong and maybe take advantage of some early misses from the other team. And we've been doing that all week, and it really worked for us.
Another last shot to win the game. What were you feeling while you were in the hack?
Well, I'd had a few board weight shots run on me this week, so I was demanding the rock not to run. But just rechecking my broom, and just trusting it.
Great. Well, thanks for your time and congratulations again.
Thanks, Jenna.
So there you go, the thoughts of the winning skip here in draw 16. Nina Roth of the USA defeating Korea to get their 6th win of the week and stay alive and have a chance of making the playoffs here in Beijing. From myself, Logan Gray and Jenna Haig, that concludes our afternoon coverage, and I hope you'll join us for the final session of the round robin this evening. Thanks for watching.